2.
Hey everybody, welcome back. These are your FX Trading 101 lessons sponsored by Forest Park FX. I'm Rob Booker. Welcome. Nice to see you here. We're back again. We took a short break that you didn't see in between the last video and this one. In the last video, we talked about trade sizes and we talked about the pip value for each trade size, micro, mini, and standard trade sizes. In this video, I wanted to talk about what the best trade size is. I get this question all the time. Now, if you're a beginner and you're trading, this is a really important question. And I'm going to answer it specifically because you don't get enough specific answers in the world of trading. If your first trading account is less than or equal to $1,000, then the very best trade size that you can use to start with is 0.01 or a micro lot. In fact, your Forex dealer may open an account for you called a micro account, where a micro trade size is the starter trade size. If your account is between 5,000 and 10,000, and you know, that's a range. I know there's numbers missing in between here. Your best trade size is probably 0.1 or a mini lot to start with as a discretionary trader, buying and selling, pushing buttons and whatnot. If your account is really over 20,000, then you could maybe trade 5 mini lots, maybe 1 standard lot, maybe for $10 a pip if you're feeling really confident and you're feeling really good. In other words, the very best trade size is small, especially to start with. Now, it doesn't mean it's small forever. When I first started trading, the smallest trade size you could trade was a standard lot. So I was trading for $10 a pip on my first $1,000 account. And I promptly blew up my first trading account because my trade size was so big. Why do I say that your trade size should remain small, at least and specifically at the beginning? Well, let's take, for example, I don't know if this is up, but yeah, this is up. So let's take, for example, a 1 lot trade size on the US dollar Japanese yen. And so we just bought a 1 lot trade size on the US dollar Japanese yen. And let's say we have a $1,000 trading account. So if we have $1,000 in our trading account, and the US dollar Japanese yen moves, as it does, 100 pips in one day. And let's say that those 100 pips move against us. That's not a trade in our favor. If you multiply that times $10 a pip for a standard lot, you've just blown up your trading account. Your $1,000 is gone. In fact, your broker will close your trading account down even before that number is reached. And you might say, well, I'm not going to let it go 100 pips against me and whatnot. No, you probably won't most of the time. But all it takes is a 1-second move right after an economic news report, and suddenly your account is gone. Maybe you have a $2,000 account, and all of a sudden you're down $1,000 and you've lost 50%. I know you believe me when I say this is what happens all the time to almost every new trader that starts. New traders aren't bad traders, actually. In fact, most new traders have a little bit of beginner's luck, which is fantastic. But also, most new traders have some kind of damaging first experience. And because most new traders don't keep their trade size small, most new traders blow up their trading account. So, going back to the previous slide, I think the best trade size for everyone, no matter what your account size is a micro lot. Even if you have millions of dollars in your personal bank accounts, I think it's best to start trading with a really, really small trade size. That way you can last through anything that happens. You can learn over your first 30 days of trading. You can learn a simple system that I teach you here in these lessons with no stress whatsoever. Now, there's another final answer to this question, and it concerns demonstration trading accounts. I'm going to get into that subject in the very next lesson, but before we leave you off here, I want to thank our sponsor, Forest Park FX. If you're interested in FX trading, contact Forest Park FX to open up a trading account and get cashback rebates on every trade you place. Go to forestparkfx.com. Remember, Forex trading carries significant risk of loss. Terms and conditions will apply. I'm Rob Booker. I'll see you in the next lesson.